everyone, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to share a brief moment that happened today when I was in the store, and it was just really powerful. So I just wanted to share it really quick. Uh, so I was at the store at the checkout, and I had completed my purchase, and I it actually was my second time leaving the store because I had gathered all my groceries and then got all the way to the checkout and realized I didn't have my card, so I had to go all the way home, which is like 5 minutes away, and then I had to come back. So anyway, long story short, I checked out, and then I'm leaving out the store, and I'm like in a rush, and this lady like came to me so suddenly, and it was like she was just sudden. She said, "Don't give up." And she said, "Don't give up." And I couldn't believe how fast it's like she came into my path, like out of nowhere. Like it wasn't like "Oh, how are you?" or anything like that. Like she was like, she walked into, she said, "Don't give up." She said, um it took me a while to get my store card registered, and she was like, "But it's a process." And she was like, "Hang in there because I saved $51 today." Now, my prophetic self was already getting ready to go off when she had said, "Don't give up." And then I was already getting ready to give her a testimony on how, wow, like I literally was going to say I needed that push. I'm hanging in there by my last thread, just waiting on the promises of God and stuff. And before I could even say anything, she made it known, or she was just talking about that it was about the store thing. Because what happened was when I was checking out, I'm in this particular store and I've had this long, and that's another thing. Like she had no idea that I had been going through this for a long time. Like literally, the only thing I said to the store clerk was I tried to connect my number to the app, and so I can go in and clip my coupons, and then that's all I said. That's literally all I said. I didn't talk about my history or anything like that. So when the lady, I know this lady was from God, because, and he used this magnificent like store parallel, because she said, "Don't give up," and then when she started talking about it's the process, the store. I hear you, God, and I'm like, she had no idea that I had been through this long process. She had no idea that I had been like, I'm so frustrated with this store because I cannot understand why my number works if I type it in. It works on the store kiosk, but let me try to connect it to the app. It will not work. And I like want to be in and out when I go in the store. So, man, when she heard it, all I could say was, my God. I mean, when she said that, all I could say was, my God. She said, "Don't give up." Okay. So, family, stay in the race. Don't you give up, because the how fast she came up on me was also a parallel and a revelation of whatever it is going to come suddenly, because she was suddenly, I didn't even know this lady was watching me. You don't even know that person God has for you is watching you. You don't even know that supervisor is watching you from another department saying, "I want them to take over the department." Who I feel your presence, holy God, holy Jesus. I feel your presence. And after she said, "Don't give up," she said, it's she said, "It's a process." Woo! And I feel you, God. It's a process, that what you are going through. And God is taking you through the healing phase. He's taking you through the work on it phase. He's taking you through the build yourself up phase. But it's a process, and the most important meaning I get out of that is, this is not some quick bye, here you go, whatever, you're out the door. This is something that God wants to make sure what you're waiting for and what you're walking into is something that God wants to make sure that you're equipped, and that you don't go in failing before you start. So just be patient and hold on, because when she said the store app thing was a process, like that shouldn't be a process. But it's the fact that this is why I knew what God was saying when she stopped me, and she might have thought it was about the store, but it was not about the store. So it's a process. Hang in there, as God takes you through each step, takes you through this process, and in the end, I hear God saying, the savings that you will be saved from many things She saved $51 that day, but it represents in the spirit that God will save you from many troubles. He'll save you. It's not just money. He can and will save you financially, and it's going through it about this way and waiting. But I just took from it, there will be benefits. There will be benefits to letting the process go, letting yourself go through the process. And you will, and I by her clothes, I'm about like, it was worth it. Like the message I got was, it was worth the wait. Because she said, look, I saved $51 today. So it was worth the wait. So that's all. I just wanted to share that amazing moment that happened in the store today. And I really, as I sit back and play it back in my head, I really even, it's really like, I can't even believe the moment happened, because it really was surreal. Like, I felt also God wanted it to happen that way, because it's like I'm going about my normal business. I hear you, God. My Jesus. I know this is God, because I didn't even think this out as I'm thinking through it after it happened. And how quickly she came upon me, it literally almost scared me. Like I think I like jumped a little bit like that. Like I jumped because I was like, oh my God, like where did she come from? Like and then her words just happened so fast. Just don't give up. Before I could even register that she was even about to say anything, man. And then it was, oh man. I feel your presence, Jesus. And I wondered if this lady was even an angel, just because it was like, when I looked at her, she just had the sweetest, most wholesome, like, appearance. So that was interesting too. Like, her appearance was just so modest, sweet, and wholesome. And I just felt like a peace from her presence. And so I hear you guys saying, I come in peace to tell you. He used her spirit demeanor to bring forth the word that I come in peace to tell you that I don't want you to give up. Don't give up, because it will be well worth the wait, and you'll see your savings in the end. But you got to go through the process. And another thing that I got as I'm feeling the moment again was like, when she said it immediately, it's like I felt the spirit say, it's about to happen like that. Like that was, it wasn't just what she said, but God used the speed that she came to me. This is the second time where something has happened where the speed of it mattered. But anyway, just the speed that she came to me is like boom. And also when she said don't give up, it's like I see you. It's like, and I needed that. Like I needed that. I can't even stress how much I needed that. So I hope this word encourages you, and that you get the same revelation, and that it helps inspires you to just stay in the race. All right, take care, family.